Okay, here we go. What's up, guys? Jenna here from Fill Your Books, and I am here with Lauren. She is one of our kick-ass students, and she has had such a crazy journey over these past 4 months, and it's been amazing. And I had to get her on here to share her story with you guys. So, without further ado, tell us who you are, what you do, and where you're from.
My name is Lauren. I am a hairstylist of 2 years now, and I'm from Lone Tree, Colorado. It has been a whirlwind. I found Fill Your Books like last minute of my 2 weeks when I was working at another salon, and it was just like a total mess, chugging along, just trying to figure out what's next, what's the next thing. And
So you were in your last 2 weeks of like you were transitioning, you were leaving that salon.
yes, I was leaving another salon, and it had just been like so much just willpower to keep me going. Like I
Yeah.
didn't even want to do hair anymore. I was so broken. I was just I can't do it anymore. And I'm scrolling on Instagram one night and I see Jenna's face and I'm like, I've seen this video so many times and I'm like, this is the perfect moment. This is the universe giving me a sign. Click on that link. So I did, and it took me a couple days to like get in it. And then when I got in it, I was like, dive. Oh my gosh, head first, straight in. I was like, just so immersed in the information and all the educational side that they had for us, and it was just incredible. I loved every second of it, and I didn't think that I could get to where I am now without the help of Fill Your Books and Jenna especially.
Well, thanks.
It's just
I
been
appreciate that.
amazing.
Highlight,
Of
tell us
course.
a little bit more about, you know, what kind of life behind the chair at least looked like before and what it looks like now in regards to clients maybe that you were working with or lack thereof, or like the types of services you were doing and kind of what it looks like now for you behind the chair in your situation. Because I know you recently transitioned into like a studio and all that kind of stuff. So tell us a little bit about that.
Oh gosh, so it was slow. It was really slow, and I was kind of just getting like the referrals from my boss's clients. It was kind of like they'll throw me a haircut, or they'll
Right.
throw me like it was like I'd maybe get I was working as an assistant for one of my bosses, and then I was doing like hair on the side for both of them. I was probably working 2 days a week, and I would maybe have 6 services a week,
Yeah.
period. And mostly haircuts, sometimes colors, and like I didn't even want to do color. I was so sick and tired of it. I was just like, I never wanted to touch a foil again. I was like, I hate foiling. I hate it so much. It's just not my thing. And then now, like, I've started doing a lot more foiling, and I'm kind of digging it. Like, every time I post something, I'm like, because Fill Your Books teaches you like everything about posting on social media, actually like showing people what you're doing. And I was just like, no, I hate the foils, I hate the color. And now it's like almost every single post is a foil. And I'm like, everything I didn't want to do is exactly what I'm doing. And I'm like, but I love it. And
Yeah.
I'm just getting faster. And I never thought I'd be doing just any sort of foil ever again once I left the other salon, because I
Well,
was
I
just
feel
like,
like there's something to be said for also producing your own clientele. Like I think you probably have sparked a new passion because you're like I personally brought these
right.
people in, which I think that's also important to note too, is that you went from not knowing how to bring in your own clients to being able to bring in your own clients to right before we started this video, you sharing me that you just had your biggest revenue day behind the chair on Monday. Today's Wednesday, so 2 days ago.
Yes. Yes.
That's so
It
awesome.
crazy. Just craziness.
So you went from like 6 services a week to now, let's say, for example, I don't even know if you know off the top of your head because I didn't take a peek at your tracker. Like how many new clients did you book for February and March?
uh oh God, off the top of my head, 40, 50,
Like that's
like
crazy. 40 or 40, between 40 and 50 new clients for a completely new studio that you just now you rent for you
yeah.
share a studio with somebody, right? So you went from
Yeah.
assisting and being behind the chair sometimes to being able to produce all of your own clientele, being able to produce all of your own income, and now having your own space, making the most money you've ever made in your life, which to go from almost not wanting to do hair anymore to that is pretty wild. And I always say, we give you guys the tools, but you still have to build the house. Like, you guys have to do the hard work. And one thing that I know about you is that when you came in, I knew you were going to have success because you dove in, you were super active, right? You're like, I'm going to go through everything. I'm going to listen. You didn't question a lot of things. You're like, you are excited to approach challenges, which is huge because it's not always easy. And I'm sure you can attest to that. A lot of people come and they watch these videos because it's the highlight reel, right? And they don't necessarily see the struggles that you went through along the way too. But it's important to note that you showed up even when you were struggling. You had a positive attitude when you were struggling. You asked for help when you needed it. With that, as you were going through the education, would you say that it's easy to understand? Like, would you recommend it to another stylist friend or someone in the industry if you had the chance?
Oh my gosh. I've
Well,
recommended it
thank
to
you.
so many people. I like not even just stylists, like wax, like
Yeah,
estheticians, and like
100%.
just so many different people because it's so versatile. Anyone can use it.
Yeah,
Anyone can use it. It doesn't even have to be hair. Like my
yeah,
mom, she does interior design. She was like, I need something. And I was like, Mom, I think you should just like try some of the things that I can tell you. And
yeah.
if it, you should sign up and do the whole thing because it's it's insane. Like the education, it's so easy to understand. Like I think like a few questions here and there just for like if you get a little confused.
Sure.
Other than that, if you're following everything step by step and making sure that you're doing all the framework, you're doing all the recommendations that you guys have, I mean,
Would you say you need to be a tech connoisseur
no.
to know how to do everything?
Oh my God, I'm the last person to talk to about anything technical. And this was like, I was like, oh, I can actually like put together a Facebook ad now. And I'm like the least techie person I know.
Yeah, and I feel like you can do it. You can get it done in like 5 minutes. Before it
Yeah,
was like you needed my approval every step along the way, and
like
you'd be like,
three
okay, we'll see
hours. I'm
that.
like, wait,
Keep it up for a week. What do you think?
yeah,
I booked 10 clients, by the way, and then
by the way.
yeah, no, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's been a joy to watch you grow. You went, not that you weren't confident, because I think you were, but like I said, you went from really treading almost lightly and needing approval and not trusting your own instinct to now 4 months later, really trusting your own instinct, knowing when to pivot, knowing what's working, what's not working, knowing how to track, getting the confidence to go out on your own. Because I remember that being a struggle point that we were coaching through. So, I mean,
Yeah.
you've had a beautiful, beautiful journey. This is just the beginning, and I'm very excited to continue to watch you grow. Do you have any closing thoughts or anything that you wanted to share with someone who might be thinking about joining Fill Your Books?
Join, join, like big blaring, like sirens, anything I could
Yeah,
say, just join.
I
It's
love it.
worth every penny. You'll invest in yourself. Invest in yourself and the rest will pay back.
I love it.
Honestly.
You're the best, Lauren. I'm so glad we got to do this. So if you wanted to connect with us, of course, go to fillyourbooks.com. Follow me on Instagram at Jenna Puzio Hair. Lauren, give your Instagram a shout out.
Low underscore dot hair.
Yes, give her a follow 100%
Or
and watch her
low
journey too.
dot underscore.
Yes, low dot
Something.
underscore hair.
Low dot underscore. Yes.
You'll find her. But
Yeah.
we hope to see you inside of our community soon. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'll talk to you guys later.